saying a lot of stuff before. Is it personal, or are you just promoting the fight?
No, it's not personal.
Not personal. Okay, you had a big year last year. Right? You had a lot happen. You had the biggest fight of the year with Ryan Garcia. You won the fight by knockout, and then you mentioned you had to go away for a little bit after that at home. How happy are you to have everything behind you now?
Man, extremely happy to have all that bullshit behind me. But I'm happy to be back in in the boxing world. You know what I mean? Fighting in the MGM. You know, coming up. See, they got Mayweather right here. Mayweather versus Pacquiao was fire. So I'm just excited to be back in the mix.
Yeah, and look, Frank Martin is an undefeated fighter. He's earned his shot, right? He's a top 10 guy for sure. You have a title. You're the biggest star in boxing right now. How big is this fight for Vegas and for boxing as a whole?
I mean, I think it's big because it's got two guys at that peak that's hungry. So I think it's very big for the sport of boxing, and it's also again at the MGM. It brings much exciting. Like get that feel back that we didn't have in the sport. And you know how like everybody like been fighting like different places and things like that. So we always knew that MGM Grand Vegas is the home of boxing. So bringing it back here is, exciting.
Coming off of the Ryan Garcia fight, again, that was the biggest fight of the year last year. How much better do you think you're going to be now? How much bigger of a name are you going into this fight?
I think I'm a much bigger name now. I think I'm much more smarter than I was when I fought Ryan, only because of the things I went through in life. You know what I mean? Right. So I feel as though it didn't really. It matured me. You know what I mean? As a man, as a person, and I think it will help in the boxing, being a boxer, things like that. So I think I'll be much better than I were before. You know what I mean? So just looking forward to see how I do during the 15.
What do you think? Oh, sorry. Yeah, Gervonta, what do you think is the number one thing that you learned about yourself during those hard, tough times that you just mentioned? I'm strong, man, and I could get through anything. You know what I mean? So I just try to be humble for the most part. I'm a fighter, so I go down there. I'm a fighter, so sometimes I might come off cocky, but for the most part, I'll be trying to be humble and be take advantage of my situation in a good way. You know what I mean? And try my best to stay out of damn trouble. Yeah, so that's what you said right before. They say you like to tweet when you're in camp, right? You don't want to get.
Yeah, I mean, that's the most time when I tweet is when I'm in camp. Right. I don't really tweet that much when I'm out of camp.
Look, obviously Ryan Garcia has this adverse finding now with the PEDs, and you've tweeted about it a few times. You fought him last year. How does that make you feel? What are your thoughts on this?
See, I can't really say about the PED shit because of I know that Eddie Hearn is a snake, and I know that Devin worked with a snake, Victor. So I feel as though it's just people going at him. I don't think that's him. I don't really think that he did use it, but if he did, he should hold accountable held accountable for it. But if he didn't, then I feel as though the people that's spreading that news should, you know what I mean?
All right.
Well, can you just talk about that little text exchange between you guys?
We gotta wrap it up. We gotta wrap it. Sorry, guys.
Where you told him he better not be lying, Tank?
Hey, Gervonta, thank you. Appreciate it.
I think he's not lying.
No, come.
Thank you, Kenneth.